Give a testimony on my stop smoking cigarettes, and I was having a lot of problems with them. They was causing pain in my chest, and I've been smoking for years and years and didn't know how to stop smoking. And I started praying, and I was under prayer, and I had stopped smoking for 2 years. God had given me the power to stop smoking, and He even showed me before I started back smoking. He gave me a witness. He said, just the one cigarette is the only thing I have to beat, is that one cigarette. And I heard it, but I did not receive it. I heard it, and I did not receive it. And one particular evening, I had started back to smoking, and my sister, who's a great prayer warrior, she called me, and she said, God said, anything you want, you name it, you can have it, anything you want. And I told her, I was ashamed to tell her, and I told her, well, I had started back to smoking cigarettes. And she started praying over the phone. She lived in Michigan, and I'm in California. And she was praying, and she was speaking in tongue, and the prayers got intense, and the tongue got intense, and the tongue was more than the prayers at one time. And I heard the prayer and in tongue, and I said to myself, they are talking about you. And it said to me, do something. And I didn't know what to do. My wife, she was sitting there watching me, and I just didn't know what to say. And it said, do something. And so I just started jogging in place because I didn't know what to do. And all of a sudden, I felt this spirit or something powerful moving over my head. And my sister was just praying, and it was sounding good, and I didn't know about the tongue, but I knew about the prayers she was saying. And she was bringing out the promises that God had made me and all the things that He had told me. And all of a sudden, this spirit came over my head, and it came over my whole body. And it was just beating down on the floor. And I knew then it was the Holy Spirit. And I just got all into it, and I just started giving praises to God. And during that time, I had a cigarette that was in my ashtray. I was waiting to smoke it. And at first, I wanted my sister to hurry up and get through the story so I can go smoke it, because I was looking forward to this, my nightly smoke. And then I realized that the feeling was gone, the craving, the urge, it was gone. And the spirits were still just bouncing on the floor. It was all around me, all over me. And I had the power back, but I didn't know it. And it said, I told my wife, I said, baby, I said, go throw that cigarette away. And the devil, which I believe now, said to me, you better stop her because she's going to destroy it. And I said, no, I don't want to stop her because I don't want it anymore. And I knew then that the Holy Spirit had moved that urge from me smoking. And she went in there and she destroyed it. She just crumbled it all to pieces. And from that day, and this has been over 3 years ago, I've not smoked another cigarette since then. And I give all the praises to Jesus Christ. And that's my testimony.